Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mohammed. Today I'm going to explain to you how to fill out a medical examination report, also known as Cdl Fitness Determination Report. It's a 649-5. This is the form. Now, basically, what is this form? People might say this form is basically used for people that are planning to drive a commercial CDL in New York City, or New York State, should I say. You basically need this form to fill out every 2 years or 1 year, depending on your conditions. It's usually for 2 years, up to 2 years. What it does is basically making sure that you're medically fit, you don't have any type of problems like high blood pressure, diabetes, or any type of mental or physical illness that might deter you to driving a CDL type vehicle. So let's get started. First, you put down your last name, as it states over here, your first name and middle name. You put that down. You put down your social security number, your date of birth, whatever it is, put it over here, age, sex, male or female. Now, this question is new certification, is it recertification, or is it follow-up? If it's a new certification, you check on the new certification. If it's a recertification, you check on over here. Date of exam, down, put this date, whichever date you're seeing your doctor. So if you're going in, let's say April 20th, just put on April 20th. If not, whatever day you see your doctor, that's the date of the exam. Address, you put down your own address. City, state, zip. Working telephone number, whatever it is, your home telephone number. Driving license number, whatever it is, put over here. License class A, B, and C, and D. Most of the time it's for CDL, which is A, B, and C. You just do that for this CDL certification. So you just put down whichever class driving license, CDL license you have. So it's like I said, it's A, B, or C. Really, they do this for D. I never seen anyone do this for D, but you never know. I mean, maybe the DMV might let you, maybe not. It's up to them. So basically, it's for A, B, and C. Whichever it is, class A, B, and C, you click on that. State of issue, whatever license you've been issued state, you just put that down. You go on the bottom. Health history. Driver completes this section, but medical examiner encourages you to discuss with driver. Now, basically, it's questions you have to do this. You could discuss with your medical provider or your examiner, depending on if you have any type of illness or anything. But you just put down like any illness and injury in the last 5 years. You click on yes or no, whichever applies to you. Head, brain injuries, seizures, epilepsies, eye disorder, loss of hearing or balance, heart disease or heart attacks, heart starting. I mean, all these questions, read into it, and if it applies to you, click check mark yes. If not, check mark no. Once you fill that out, it says for any yes answers, indicate onset date, diagnosis, treating physician name and address. Basically, if you do answer yes, they want to know who your doctor is, what type of treatment it was it fixed, was it not. Basically, that's what they want to know. And once you do that, you just certify that all the following is true. You sign your name and you date it over here. And once you do that, then it says medical examiner comments on health history. I mean, the medical examiner must review and discuss with the driver any yes answers or hazards of medical, including over-the-counter medication while driving. This discussion must be documented below. So your medical examiner has to document all the other information, whatever applies to you. So now there's a lot of tests. When you go to your medical doctor, there's a vision test with the eyes. You have to have 20/40 acuities in each eye with or without a correction, at least 70 degrees in horizontal. Long story short, they're gonna make you do a vision test. Basically, make sure if you're wearing contact lens or if you're wearing glasses, they want to make sure if you have a perfect vision to see, when you're driving a CDL vehicle. Applicant can recognize and distinguish among traffic control signal and devices showing standard red, eye, green, and amber colors. That's your doctor, yes or no, because some people are colorblind. That's what the question means. If you'll be able to distinguish between different colors, between red, green, and other colors, basically. Monocle Vision, yes or no. Again, it depends on if you have that type of vision. Date of examination, this is all your doctor fills that out. You don't have to do anything about this part. Actually, from there on, from the vision, from everything else. Hearing test, they want to make sure if you're able to hear everything correctly. You're not deaf in one ear and on the other, or both. They want to make sure that they'll do a hearing test for you as well to see how well you hear some items. There's going to be a blood pressure test as well to see if your blood pressure is normal, if it's high, it's systolic and diastolic level, the pulse rating, whatever it is. The doctor's going to fill all this out. They're going to do a urine sample as well right then and there. Maybe they might send you somewhere else depending on the doctor. And want to make sure that you have your urine protein level is it's okay, it's not that high. Basically, it's going to show you the sugar level, the blood level, and the protein and everything else inside that. Physical examination, they're going to weigh you as well, height as well. They're going to answer questions as well as a doctor. They might do an EKG test too sometimes. They might do an EKG test to see if your heart rhythm is okay. Basically, whatever it is, all this questions regarding to your doctor. Doctor's going to fill out marked overweight, tremor signs, or alcohol. Yes or no. If yes, then they want to know some type of, if there's abnormality or some type of problem with you. So basically, want to know that. Most of the people, if you have, if you're okay, there's gonna be no. Any type of problem, no. Whatever it is, basically, it's gonna be no's over here, or yes if you have that. Now here comes this part. Comments is obviously, I forgot to mention that this is what the doctor's gonna comment. So everything from here on, you don't do anything. It's up to the doctor, and whatever problem it is, you have to discuss with him. New note certification status here. Meet standards, qualify for 2-year certification. Like I said, this is the one. Does not meet standard. If you don't meet standard, unfortunately, you can always do a revisit and ask your doctor what the reason is. Meet standard, but periodic monitoring required due to whatever the reason it is, due to like high blood pressure or diabetes, whatever. Driver qualified for every 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or the other. So basically, if it's 3 months, the doctor phases this out. It's 6 months, and every 6 months you need to do a basically this type of examination. Now once you fill that out, these are the parts over here. Is you have to wear contact lens, are you wearing hearing aids, accompanied by some type of waiver exemption, whatever it is. Basically you have to fill that out. Driver in the examining strategy zone, whatever it is, the medical examiner certifies that, and they put the name, address, telephone number, and everything. Physical examination for drivers, they basically mentions all that part over here. The driver role, responsibility for work schedule, physical and emotional demands, basically telling you how you drive as a CDL. You're basically driving a lot of times on the road, so they want to make sure everything's correct. Read through it, it's better off. Physical examination for drivers, basically just tells the section what type of physical qualification for driver is. Like, for example, a person shall not drive a commercial motor vehicle unless he is physically qualified to do so, and except as provided in section 391-67, has a person the original order of SAC copy for medical examiner certificate. Basically, obviously you have to read through this, everything. The main part was that part. General information, there's also telling you what it is. Basically, if you want to read through this, I recommend reading through this. Hypertension, talks about respiratory dysfunction over here, what it is. Basically explain to you the other. Some people have this type of problem, unfortunately, and like epilepsy and a mental disorder. They want to describe what this all is. So basically, that's what all this the medical dot certification is used for. If you have any other questions, guys, again, comment below on this tab, or email me personally. Hopefully I'll get back to you as much as I can, or as fast as I can. I'll explain to you more in depth in the comments if you have any additional questions about it. But this is what the medical examination certification looks like for New York City, most likely, and this is also used for New York State, depending on the states. Like where your borough is. They might not do it. They might some borough might do it, some borough might not. That's how it works. Always consult the DMV. If you get a CDL, they should let you know beforehand what you need and everything. Always call them up, double check everything, whatever you need. So that's about the end of the video. Hope you guys liked it, get some knowledge about it. If you have any question, again, like, subscribe. Having more videos about other topics as well. Maybe you get more knowledge on it. Thank you very much, guys, for your time, and have a beautiful day.